right, it's our back and bis day, and little baby Mia's here with us this time. So, anyway, let's get started. You're gonna just run for like 3 minutes, get nice and warm, and then get some arms going, reverse both ways, the dynamic stretching for the quads. I like to do a little 1, 2, 3 step in between, keeps the heart rate going. After you get about 8 of those, you can do hamstrings, a little scoopy hamstring, get about 8 of these, and then we move into glutes. Cool. My favorite thing to do on bicep day is just pump those arms a little bit, make sure those biceps are ready to fire, and then we're gonna get started. So pause that, make sure you do a nice warm up for yourself, and then our first move is gonna be a front bicep curl. So feet are about hip width, core is tight, shoulders back, nice posture here. And those elbows are gonna be locked in at your sides, okay? So what's really cool about bicep curls is stabilizing on the way down. If you feel like you're getting some swinging happening, decrease weight and keep it nice and steady as you go through that motion, okay? So 12 of those, and then our next move, you're gonna increase weights. It's gonna be a bent over row. Well, 12 on this first week, but that's the move for all the weeks here as we progress through different numbers. So rows, you wanna make sure you have a nice flat back. So I always tuck that tailbone a little bit. And then elbows stay by your sides. This is the bent over row motion. And again, control it on the way down. You don't wanna just let that weight swing down. Nice and controlled. Okay, you'll get your reps of that, and then we're gonna hit a wide curl. This one is gonna feel heavier than the first one because it's away from our midline. I'm trying to block that bright light. Okay, so you're curling in. Again, knees are soft. This is like if I locked mine, but they're soft. And that's gonna help us flex the core, keep it nice and tight. And you can see that W created. But shoulders are back as we hit that. All right, and then our last one, you're gonna decrease weight a lot. We're gonna hinge forward with a nice flat back. And then this is a back fly. So we're gonna hit the back of that shoulder blade. Squeeze those shoulder blades towards your spine. Control on the way down. Just like that for all your reps. Cool, if you're at the gym, from here, you can hop on the treadmill. I'm gonna have you run at a pretty quick pace. Find a pace you can stick at for 1.5 minutes. So I put between 4 to 5 miles per hour as we get started. It could be a little faster, could be a little slower. However, just get to 1.5 minutes at a push pace. Then you're gonna drop it down. You can walk it, you can slow jog it, recover for 1 minute, and then crank it back up again, 1.5 minutes at a high pace, and you can try to match your first pace as you go through. You'll just cut it off at 10 minutes, okay? If you're at home, I've got 3 moves for you. You'll go back to back to back, 30 seconds, so you still get that 1.5 minutes of cardio. And then you can take a minute recovery if you need, just walking around, or just 30 seconds if you're ready to hop in again, then you can hop in again. So our 3 moves, Mia's getting a little noisy. Our 3 moves, number 1 is a hacky sack run. So inside of the foot is gonna come up. You can try to march it at first, and then when you kind of got it, then you can jog it. Okay, so this is gonna be working this interior part of your legs. Nice, and then a little bit of that hip external rotation. So working the hips, you're gonna burn in like weird places on that one. The next one is going to be 10-2 hops. So if you can picture a clock that your feet are standing on, you go 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock. And I want your chest to face both 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock. So you're gonna keep it nice and tight in the core. So again, 30 seconds, right into that 30 seconds. And then our last 30 seconds is, karaoke. So if you've done karaoke, I think we did it on the first week together. It's back, front, okay? So you're just gonna run it out for those 30 seconds, twist those hips, work the abs as they twist across, okay? Awesome, and then lastly, for your core work on this day, I'm gonna teach you my signature core move. It's called Around the World. So you're gonna core hold. We're gonna go shoulder, hip, knee, heel, heel, knee, up the other side, right? Hip, shoulder. And again, shoulder, hip, knee, heel, heel, knee, hip, shoulder. All right, cool. Now, the main thing with that is as you raise your arm up to tap yourself, try not to have your hips dropping everywhere. Pretend like there's a cup of water on your back. So as you're tapping, you've got your core locked in tight, nice, tight, and steady. So there'll be reps of around the world to accomplish. Once you're done with that, get a nice cool down. Make sure you stretch out those biceps. You can hit this or on the wall and get your back. So arm across will be a really good one. You can open the shoulder this way. Reach onto the wall and sit back. That's gonna open up your back too. And stretch your legs. All right, have an awesome day.